One, two, three, four.
Hello. Hello, Skittles. How are you? Is my math really bad? No, of course not. It's great. It's great math. I believe in my math. And I believe in the collection of mana. Something we can all believe in. How's it going? Is this setup comfortable for me? What setup? All this? I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty comfortable. I don't know, maybe this chair could be a tiny bit more comfortable. But it's still pretty good. It's pretty good. I was sitting in a random chair in the middle of the room. I mean, I guess you could say that. It's not exactly random. It's just like, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't look, it's not like that weird or anything. I mean, I have this coffee table here. You can't really see. I showed it on stream once, but I have a coffee table in front of me. It's kind of my desk. I have my chair. There's a little couch thing behind me. And I don't know, I think it's pretty good. That's all the... Yeah. Thank you, Skittles. I know that. I know that my comfort is the only thing that really matters to you. All of the concerns secondary. And Skittles, your comfort as a viewer is my #1 priority. And I say that as somebody running for Streamer of the Year. I would just like to let all you people out there know your comfort as a viewer is my #1 priority. And I'm also working to get you cash dividends. So let's work to make that a reality. Speaking of comfort, let me check the audio level of my stream. Hello, testing audio levels. I don't know. Tonight's dessert of peanut butter toast is finished. We were in Altena, right? Hello, Radon. Additional emote slots? Do I? I don't know. How do I tell? I didn't the last I checked. I don't think I do. I don't think I do, unless I earned one recently. I think I just have the 4 that you get as a base. How's it going, Radon? Let's start the time. And let's start to play the game. Alright, we're in Altena. There's monsters in the castle. It's not good. But maybe we can buy weapons and armor anyway. I think we can. Oh, it's a pretty big increase, too. We're gonna have to buy this crap. We're gonna have to buy this crap. Strong armlet. That sounds strong. Pegasus mail. Yes, I like that. Let's get it. Earth Embrace. Just what I wanted. Let's give it to her. Eagle Vest? I would wear that. I had just enough money for all that garbage. Just enough. Oh, that means I can't buy better weapons. Oh, no. I didn't think about that. Mithril Spear. Shoot, I need this stuff. I need about 13,000. Let me see. Mithril Staff. Wait. Golden Spear. So Mithril Staff is the one I want. Maybe 13,000. Hey, Ramune Gaming. Looks like a Secret of Mana ripoff. Exactly. We're playing this Secret of Mana ripoff called Seiken Densetsu 3 or Trials of Mana. I don't know who made it. But they sure ripped off Secret of Mana. Jeez. I mean, look at this game. It's so similar. What were they thinking? Even put Mana in the title? I mean, talk about shameless. I heard the same people who made Secret of Mana 2 made this shameless ripoff. You know, the nerve of them ripping themselves off. That's ridiculous. How's it going, Ramune? Boy. Well, let's equip the stuff that we just bought. And then sell the old stuff. And we probably won't have near enough money. Maybe I'll run around in there and, like, farm some money. Maybe I just won't worry about it. You know, the weapons we have might be enough. Then we'll get enough for the next set of weapons. A bit tired? How did Castlevania Chronicles go? Well, things are going good, you know, usual. I had to shovel snow outside today for like an hour. That took a while. Comfort robe. Guard ring. Otherwise, he just stayed indoors and didn't do too much today. But now I'm gonna really accomplish something. Why does he have all this armor still? Or she? I don't know. Well, maybe they don't need the newest weapons. That's more of like a suggestion, right? They could be fine with weapons they have, right? You beat it, obviously. Of course. I'm sure you didn't. You beat it legit and didn't use any kind of mechanical cheats, right, Ramune? We're fine. We're fine. What's this? Hidden path? Oh. Look at this hidden path. Didn't even know to quick save? That's good. It's good that you didn't know how to quick save. I do know how to quick save with the... You were using the PSXE? Yeah, that's what I usually use. And I do know how to quick save. Not that I would use it. You know, the quick save on the EPSXE is actually pretty temperamental, and you're better off not using it. Or if you do use it, don't load from it. If you can help it. Because I find that it tends to mess with your memory card contents if you mess with that carelessly. So you kind of don't really want to use it. So usually I don't really mess with that at all. Oh, I need to sell. I need to sell things. I don't know why I still have like random armors that I need to sell. Thought I sold all that junk. Just sell everything that I'm not using. Sell it all. Oh, because you know I didn't even realize it was character based. That's why. That's why she has like all her old armors and the other. Of course it's character based. The selling. I wasn't even thinking about that, but that makes sense. So I actually have a bunch of junk I can sell. Maybe I could afford to buy a better weapon. Padded mail, scale mail, Monty plate, elfin plate. All stuff I don't need anymore. Because I've moved on. Moved on with my life. And this guy, I think I sold all of his old stuff already. What? What? What again? Oh, is that my quote? The milestone. Oh yeah, there's some Research Chronicles. 2 versions are for the most part identical. The music, it's just the music and his hair. What about the difference between that and the X68000 version? Like, that's what I would be more interested in. Is the difference between, like, yeah, the original version and the Chronicles version. Because I know that they're pretty different. I know there's some differences. Alright. Alright, now we should be able to buy at least one of those new weapons. So let's do so. Hold L and R in the main menus to go to the original arrange for advanced music menu. Oh, okay. If I do, I mean, I will play that game one of these days. But I'll definitely try to play the original X68000 version first. Because that would be cooler. I don't like to play remixes before I've played the original version, generally. Hailstorm, Mythical Spear. Mithril Sword. Yes. You know whose weapon is not important is Angela's, because she's not going to do that much attacking. But I don't know, I might be just a little bit short. If I could get Reese's new weapon, it would be good. If I can't, I guess I'll live with it. Oh, I'm just a tad short. Just a tad. I could get the Golden Spear instead. For like 2 less attack. Dude, you know what? I'll just get the Golden Spear for a change. We'll get that. We'll get the one that's 2 attack less. Because just happen to have just enough. Degenerations of Synthesizer. Original on PS1 is basically a port of the Sharp one. They didn't change anything as far as you're aware. Could tell. Both are good. Original range are good for a time. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. I would want to know specifically if there are any changes. I still would sort of tend to want to play the X68000 version just in case. Because there could be some small changes. You never know. And if I play the original, then I'll know if there's changes, or I'll be better able to know. And that would be good. But we're talking about the Castlevania on 68, the X68000 Sharp, which is the 16-bit Castlevania that most people don't know about, you know? Because it's the X68000 Sharp was a computer, a Japanese computer, which I think it's kind of akin to the PC-98. It's like a was a more game-focused Japanese computer, and also somewhat the MSX2 as well. Alright, now we should probably save. So that had its own 16-bit Castlevania game, unique, exclusive to that system, or at the time it was exclusive, which was just called Castlevania. Just like how, oh, I don't have enough money. Like, it's still saved, though. That's the important thing. I don't need the rest anyway. I was gonna say, just like how on N64, Castlevania 64. Now we call it Castlevania 64, but it was just called Castlevania when it came out originally. Actually, I believe the Japanese title for Castlevania 64 is like Castlevania Armageddon or something. I think the game music's a little quiet. Maybe I'll turn it up a tad. I think it's just a tad quiet. I think because yesterday my mic was turned down and I didn't notice. So I ended up turning the game audio down. But now I've turned my mic back up, so now we need more game audio. Anyway... So, yeah, the X68000 Sharp, which I sort of knew about, but I didn't really know that much about until recently. Now I know it's like a unique Castlevania game that we need to try and play at some point. A unique 16-bit Castlevania game. It's also, like, notoriously hard. Like, it's up there with Castlevania 3 as, like, one of supposedly the hardest ones. Hey, Ramune, does this still have the werewolf boss that, like, grabs the pieces off the clock? The Chronicles version. That grabs, like, the numerals off the clock and throws them at you? That was, like, such a cool-looking boss. It's a Castlevania that we have not played on stream yet. And I would, really like to play that version of it. It was re-released as Castlevania Chronicles on PS1. Which I never played at the time. I was always confused about what it was. If it was just like a remake of some other game. So I guess because I was confused about what it was, I never tried it. But and now I know what it is at least. But I want to play the original version. Ramane's been trying to play, check out like a lot of the Castlevania games on his stream recently. Quite easy compared to 3. The werewolf boss is there. Yeah, I've got the feeling that the PlayStation 1 might be toned down, because the X68000 version seems like it's very hard. And I have a feeling that you would not be saying that if you played the original version. Which is one reason why I prefer to play the original version. Yeah, it was the X68000 Sharp. It was uncommon. I think it was kind of like pretty expensive. And more of like a luxury system, almost, maybe? Like, sort of like the Neo Geo. The werewolf boss is awesome, though. In the original. It's a remake of the original game on NES. Yeah, remake is a taboo word. Ramune, I'm reporting you to the government for even saying that word. No. Well, yeah. No, I mean, I guess the X68000 is a remake of the first Castlevania. Like yeah. And then Chronicles is sort of a remake of the X68000 version, so it's like remade. Or maybe it's just like a port. Maybe that version's probably more of like a port than a remake. I don't think that they're that different. Yeah, I wonder about... Hey, evening, Mr. Leo. How's it going? Playing some Seiken Densetsu 3. I wonder about those tier 3 classes. Well, we know that we can't level them up until level 38. But there's also, like, secret items that you need to be able to get them. Don't know about... I mean, don't any idea where you get those or what they are. But I guess it's like a whole thing. Upgrading your classes to tier 3. We'll find out about that in time. Options. Difficulty when the default is 3 life in hard mode, you presume, which is how it was original sharp version. Did it have that one part with the raft where, like the log raft where you get blown up into the air and like the raft gets smaller and smaller and you can easily get knocked off and killed, like very, very easily. If you like to even take like a single hit. I think I might have seen something about like that was changed where they like took out the knockback to make that part easier. A port and a remake. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, because it has like both versions. Well, they told us about that. The game tells you about that. When you go to like when you find the statue, we found the statue in the land of Mana. It says you can't change classes because you don't have the right item yet. So the game explains that you need both special item and a certain level. The game did not say what level that is, but it was been mentioned in chat that it's level 38, so we know. But, like, that's fine. Those things are annoying. Well, I can't wait to find out how annoying they are. Original mode is straight up port. Even get the synthesizer menu and the sound effects menu. Okay. Well, that's good that it's a straight up port. I still would prefer to play the original version anyway, just in case. But arranged mode has no knockback, but the original does. No sliding either on the arranged version or the original. You slide when it hits the rocks. Did you play the original or the arranged mode? This castle is big and confusing. But that's alright, because we need to grind money anyway, so we just wander around grinding money. Oh, this is back at the beginning. Okay. Level ups. Good. You chose a range to add a bit of variety. You already done Castlevania 1, 3, 4 times. Yeah. Well, I'm going to play the original version, which is the X68000 version. That's what I'm going to play. It's going to be awesome. I mean, someday. Probably not anytime soon, I guess, because I have so many things to play. Whenever I get back into like I do want to try the MSX version as well of Castlevania. I do want to try that. I've already played through a bunch of... Oh, I do want to play the other Game Boy ones. I've only played the first Game Boy one. I want to do all that. But, you know... There's so many games to play in so little time. You beat the raft in original mode too? Oh, good job, Ramune. Okay. Good job. I respect that. Belmont's Revenge. Yeah, it's the second one, right? I do want to play that. Even though the first Game Boy Castlevania has problems and is not really a great game overall, it's still kind of cool and worth playing. I mean, I like all the auto-scroller stuff. I just don't... the slowness of it is a problem, and... I forget what... Yeah, I think it eats your inputs, too, a little bit noticeably. It has problems, but I still like that game. It seems cool. Castlevania Adventure, the first Game Boy one. I want to play the third one. Isn't great. Legends isn't great, but still good. I believe it. What? Fired me. The hassle of working on emulating. Yeah, it's something that I'll have to figure out too, whenever I get around to playing it. But, I mean, you know, there's probably... Like, I still would want to do it because there's probably other X68000 games that I'd like to check out, you know? One of these days, I want to check out more of these, like, weird systems, you know? Want to figure them out and want to try to, like, seek out some more rare games to check. Yeah, I think that would be awesome. I've talked about, like, doing an Amiga stream for a while, and I think that that's going to be happening soon. That could be happening, like, right after this game, actually. I think that's going to be the next thing we do. Is, a week of Amiga streams. I want to play some Amiga games. I've never really played Amiga games before. Oh yeah, Adventure has amazing music. It does. It does have amazing music. It's too bad the actual game is not better, but, you know. I still like some things about it. Kid Dracula. I've only played the NES Kid Dracula, but I need to play it on Game Boy. Not looking forward to it. I reckon it'll be straight up clone NES version, but more clunky. Well, yeah, I don't know either. You would think so, but at least the soundtrack has some different songs that... I think that there's maybe some different levels or something. I think there's some differences. I would like to play it. I've only played the NES one. And the NES one is great, so I'm sure the Game Boy one is probably great too. I know, it does sound cool, doesn't it, Mr. Leo? Play some more, like, weird computer games. There's a bunch of Amiga games that I want to play. Now I'm starting to feel like we're going around in circles a little bit. Yeah, where do we go in here? Where do we go? I can't go in these. There's some differences. Some different levels, maybe. I haven't been to this room, but is this really a dead end? It's kind of weird. Ooh, Rondo of Blood. Yep, that's my personal favorite. Rondo of Blood is pretty great. Pretty amazing game, really. I think it's well, maybe next to Symphony of the Night, like the best looking Castlevania. Of course, Symphony of the Night is like the same artist and using a lot of the same sprites. But of the 2D ones, I think it's the best looking one. But the whole linear style of it, you know, like being a linear, it is very different from Symphony of the Night. I guess I kind of prefer the linear ones a little bit. So like, if you like the exploratory Castlevanias, some people say in Metroidvanias. I would not say that. But if you like the exploratory Castlevanias, you would tend to go with Symphony of the Night. If you like the linear ones, you tend to go with Rondo of Blood. The Weird 3 remake? I hate it and I prefer... Yeah. The remake is interesting. I would try that. I'd be willing to try that. But, yeah. It's just the 3D version is such a visual downgrade over the sprite work. It's such good sprite work. It's like, why would you play that, you know? PS4 version is dithering issues retearing. PS4 version of, what, Rondo? .5 weird one. And release order. That's cool. Hey, now I'm here. It's a weird room. Dead end. Hey, cool buddy Demo. That's true. Rondo does have some exploration. It kind of does the Castlevania 3 thing. It's got like multiple routes, sort of. A little bit. Not as much as... Well, I guess maybe about as much as Castlevania 3. And it has like more... It has a lot of hidden things to find. So it's not completely linear. It does have exploration in its own way. But it's not like Metroid-style exploration, you know. Actually, it's a type of exploration which is really cool, which, you know, everything now is just Metroid. Everything is just Super Metroid now. You don't really see that kind of exploration that much. Maybe you do a little bit in games like Shovel Knight. In two different styles. I would like to play through Rondo again, though, because it's so good. I definitely would like to play, I mean, you know, whenever I can find the time. Well, I don't know, maybe we should talk to people in the town more. Completely lost in that castle. I feel like I explored everywhere and I didn't find anything. Except for like a weird dead end room. Not sure. How's it going today, Demo? Oh, you finally bought a Ramune. Hey, congratulations. Cooler than Flipsider and Skittles? Why cooler than Flipsider? I've had Ramune plenty of times. Plenty of times. But, I mean, she probably is cooler than me anyway. Maybe for just different reasons. He has. Ramune is life-changing beverage. I don't really drink it anymore, though, because I try to stay away from calorie beverages. Unless they have Diet Ramune. Do they have Diet Ramune? If they had Diet Ramune, maybe I'd get it again. Pix or it didn't happen. It happened, all right. Happened. Jeez. Telling you it happened. Except being less cool than Demo, as long as Leo is still cooler than her. Could be. That could be the order. Original flavor? Yeah, original flavor is pretty good, but it's not my favorite. Yeah, the same day I had that Lion Burger. No, I've been to conventions before. I've had so many chances to have Ramune. Wow, I'm scared. Equal cool. Oh, there's somebody to talk to in here. Huh. Oh, there's multiple people in here. They just wander into the forest. Yeah, I'm asking you that, Ramune. Is there a Diet Ramune? You've got to look it up and tell me. If there is, maybe I'll have some more sometime. But I'm trying really hard to not drink any beverages with calories. I mean, very, very rarely do I do that. The Darkshine Might. Doesn't anybody know what I'm supposed to do? You buy it too? I would get it too. It's been a while. I like the pineapple flavor. I like the melon flavor. Maybe the melon is my favorite. You know, although I've had like the strawberry, and I bet I've probably had all the flavors. Maybe not, because there's probably a lot of flavors. But I've had like strawberry and peach. And I don't know. I don't know what else. Oh, I think I've had watermelon one time. What? Maybe. Oh, I might be imagining that. Oh, have I been in here? The great prophet, Prophet Braun. Maybe I was supposed to talk to him. Or not. After eating a bunch of peanut butter. Well, I mean, peanut butter's not that bad for you. I mean, it's not like I ate a lot. I ate a piece of toast with peanut butter on it. Dude, for dinner I had like just a bunch of vegetable pasta. Grape? I think I've had grape as well. I think I've had both American grape and the Muscat grape flavor. I think. Melon is really good. What I like about their melon flavor and like Japanese melon flavor is because like Japanese melon is different from American melon. Japanese melon flavor is really good. But I also really like just watermelon flavor. As a rule. Don't like artificial grape flavors. I do. I like artificial flavors. Good for protein. Maybe I'm trying to bulk up. I'm not trying to bulk up. I'm not really too worried or concerned about protein. Get swole? I don't want to get swole. It sounds gross. Artificial cinnamon? I'm not sure how I feel about that. Cinnamon. Artificial cinnamon. I definitely like real cinnamon. No, you know what? I'll have you know my weight has been staying at a very good level. And it has not been going up at all. It didn't even go up over the holidays. It looked like maybe a couple pounds, but then it went right back down. So I'm moderating very well. I think the biggest thing that helps is just that I tend to not eat after dinner. I tend to not eat late at night. I tend to eat within 8-hour windows. That helps a lot. But it's just like, specifically, that's one of the rules I have, is I just don't drink stuff with calories. It's just one way to give myself an advantage. I mean, I will still eat junk food from time to time. Madison Square Garden. What? MSG? Best flavor? Right. It's yeah, I think so too. I think I had heard something about that. MSG is not as bad as people thought. I think I had read something about that. You should, but I would never eat Madison Square Garden. I agree. That's disgusting. 11 p.m. then work for 3 more hours. That sounds fun, Demo. Great. MSG ramen flavor. Yeah. That's what they need. You're right. You're right. That's what they need. Learn to explode one enemy. Oh, alright. Cool. Monosodium glutamate. Yes. That's the stuff. Monosodium glutamate. Chinese 5-spice and MSG ramen. I do like M5 spice powder. I do like that. Salty foods. Yeah, I don't like stuff that's too salty either. I mean, but I will eat chips and stuff once in a while. But that's like one of the worst things you can eat. So. I don't like hard pretzels or like snack pretzels. But I do like you know, nice soft pretzels from like a pretzel vendor. There must be some way to... open these, maybe? And down a soy sauce bottle? Wow. That's impressive. Good job. I couldn't. These pretzels are making me thirsty. That's so true. They are making me thirsty. Huh. Dude. Where'd you go here? What do you eat? Maybe he eats healthy food. Did you ever think about that, Demo? I mean, it's good to not eat too much salty stuff. Good idea. Squid in the sticks? You get addicted to those? I think I have had one of those before, but I can't recall. No, I'm pretty sure somebody got me one time. I don't remember if I liked it, though. I think I might not have. Raw pumpkin seeds? They are good roasted and salted. Somebody just made those for me recently, the pumpkin seeds. But they were roasted and very salted. But they were still good. I still like them. But I bet they would be good raw anyway. I would eat them raw. I like seeds. I don't think you're over 300 pounds, Skittles. I think you're a lean, mean fighting machine. Just like me. Whatever the path is, I must have just missed it, right? Oh, I haven't been here. Wait a second. Oh, I haven't been here. Okay. And I haven't been here. I see. I didn't check those doors. What's this all about? Stop picturing Skittles' body. You can't stop what has already begun. That's true, you can't. He doesn't feel the need to tell us about what he likes. He only needs to tell us about what he doesn't like. Because that's what's important. A living contradiction. That's Skittle. I'm sure he eats all kinds of things. Oh, here we go. This is where we want to be. But it's definitely good to wander around and get more money. Yeah, you know, I'm actually not a big fan of Skittles either, myself. I prefer M&M's. Skittles, I don't know, I find them to be too sugary or something, I guess? They're alright. I would still eat them, maybe. But I usually don't have Skittles. I'd rather have the peanut M&M's. That's good. Tonkatsu? Definitely not healthy, but I do like tonkatsu a lot. And breaded pork. Yeah, that's really good. Vegetables? So you actually eat healthy Skittles. Wow. You're a healthy eater. Explode? That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. Explode! Bam. Yeah. Used to work for Mars. Oh, I see. I'm sorry to offend you, Ramane. Yeah, Google tonkatsu. Very good Japanese meal. Wow, Demo's actually made it. Oh, this is that fire room. I remember this. Yeah, I do remember this. They're like, all Japanese food is good. Basically, all Japanese food is good, including tonkatsu. And everything else you can think of. It's all delicious. They've got the best food. It's just a fact! You made it once? Nowhere near level Japanese. Yeah. Well, we also, like, learned how to make ramen, but it's not, like, real ramen. It's more like how to make something ramen-like in a much easier and faster way. But it's still pretty good. Like, you put, like, dumplings in it. You get basically like a dumpling soup. It's still good. You are too late. If you wish to save Fairy and the Queen, give me that sword. Mother! Please do not move, Princess Angela. Bean, how could you? Call me what you will. I'll take that sword now. If you move an inch, I cannot guarantee the lives of Fairy or Her Majesty. Uh-oh. The Mana sword was taken. I'm sure you would like the Skittles. I get that, Skittles. I used to be that way too. I don't mind it as much now. So this is the Sword of Mana. Ugh, what? Blah 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 blah. Haha, take that. Sword doesn't want a nasty soul like yours anywhere near it. Wow, 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 wow. The Sword of Mana reflects the heart of its wielder, good or wicked. The Dragon Lord's dark power will change the sword into a vessel of evil. We've done it. Haha! The Sword of Mana belongs to the Dragon Lord. No! We are done here. Now we must use the sword on each mana stone to release the seals on the Benevodons. Oh no. Oh no, what to do? Mother, what have you done to her? You promised. I simply demanded the sword. I never said I would spare any of you in the end. What did you do to my mother? Give her back. Sadly, I have no more time to waste on you. But do not fret. Once the Benevodons are free, you will all die sooner or later. You may live for now and watch the world perish. Consider it a gesture of appreciation for the sword. Ha 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 ha! I'm so sorry. You lost the sword because of me. No, it's the Crimson Wizard's fault for manipulating my mother and stealing the sword. How are we gonna stop the Benevodons? Oh no, it's starting already. Quick, let me back inside you. I'll show you what's happening to the stones. Close your eyes. Me too, but yes. I mean, part of the reason why I still eat meat is because Jennifer is a big meat eater. But I also still like meat. But I do eat, I eat non-meat meals more frequently now than I used to. I'm much more satisfied eating having a non-meat meal. Like, now I realize you don't have to have meat all the time. You found something that Skittles will eat. Wow, Ramane, you're the first person in all of humanity to ever find such a thing. Whoa, what's happening to the stones? They're like breaking? That seems bad. Guys, that seems bad. What's up with that? The stones are breaking. Not cool, stones. This is horrible. The Benevodons have awakened. But they've only just revived. We still have a chance. Right now, all 8 Benevodons are separate. We can defeat each one before they join and combine their power. Let's go to the Mana Stones. So now we gotta defeat 8 Benevodons. Ah, this is where the cool bosses are gonna come out, right? I'm ready to kill some Benevodons. Let's go kill them. Benevodons are going down to Chinatown. That's what's gonna happen to you. It's Chinatown, Jake. Skittlefrau likes seafood and I can't handle it. I like seafood too. We like to have salmon meals fairly often. Right here, some grilled salmon and vegetables. That's good. I do love sushi. I probably like most kinds of seafood. I'm a big shrimp fan. I do like shrimp. You don't like sea bugs like lobster crab? I do like those. I like sea bugs. I will eat sea bugs. The smell repulses you? I never even really noticed this. I don't have a very strong sense of smell. I never noticed a particular smell with them. Conger eel sushi is amazing. Let me see. Is there any kind of seafood I won't eat? Probably some like weird stuff, maybe. Like I will eat like clams and I guess oysters. I think I've tried them like one time, and I think I didn't care for them because I mean, they do seem gross. Because, like, all slimy. But I think the problem that I have with them is I just found them to be, like, overly salty. If I recall correctly. Clams, though, like clams are good. I like them better. Now, I'll eat pretty much any kind of fish, I think. I'll eat most kinds of sushi, for the most part. Even the, what do you call it? The eggs, the roe. I will eat that stuff. That stuff also is a little bit salty for me, but I will still eat it. Once in a while. Once in a while. I don't really order it, though. Now, again, I don't exactly know where to go. Not a fan of oysters. Halibut, fish and chips. I actually do love fish and chips. I do love fish and chips. But that's really bad for you. I haven't eaten it as often lately, but once in a while I might splurge on fish and chips. Rarely. Because it's good. I do like crab. Actually, I really love, like, crab cakes and stuff like that. But crab also, I mean, like just a cooked crab is good too. Crab legs is good. I used to love lobster. I still love lobster. I used to say it's just a scam. Might as well chew on wood. Nah, dude, lobster's awesome. It used to be my favorite food. Now it's been replaced by Japanese foods, but I used to think of lobster as my favorite food. The thing with lobster, though, is most of the flavor is just the butter. That's the thing with lobster. Like, it's mostly, it is a very decadent, luxurious food. If you, like, kind of soak it in butter, and it is pretty delicious. But most of the flavor is just butter. You know, I suddenly realized maybe I should talk to that dude who's like a sage or whatever, a wise man. I don't know exactly where to go right now. Nobody gave me any clues. Great prophet. And of course he's got nothing to say still. Oh, you saw it! A dragon, not just any dragon, a evil dragon. Oh, what horror. Is that all? Okay. Maybe we should go back to that middle island now? I don't know. Sardines? Oh, sardines. Yeah. I haven't had them in quite a while. I think... Oh, I'm trying to... I think that... I did eat them recently. I think that friends of Grandma's, when they came over, like... maybe like last year or so, somebody brought over like a sardine entree. What was it? You like had the sardines with combined with like a sort of a type of Italian bread and like olive oil and tomatoes or something. And I did like it. But by themselves, I also find them to be like very salty and like kind of unpleasant. And I don't think I'm a big fan of... Actually, it's been a long time. I'm not sure how I feel about anchovies on pizza. Probably, again, too salty, but not really sure. Sperm sushi? That I probably don't like. Let's be adult about this, yes. Dark chocolate should be the only chocolate you eat. Well, I'm not that crazed about it, but I do prefer dark chocolate to milk chocolate. I mean, I will eat milk chocolate, though. But it's not my preference. I do love dark chocolate. Just like Skittles. I like bitter foods a little bit more now. Bitter sweets. I've opened up a little bit also to red bean desserts. Used to not like that, but I like those a little bit more now. The red bean desserts. In Japanese. Red bean filled stuff, pastries. Oh, I wonder if I'm just supposed to go back to the crystals now, and the boss will be there. Okay, well this is where the ice crystal is, and it's not here, so I guess not. I guess you just have to find them. Maybe you go around the dragon, and you just find them. Hey Asian Waste, how's it going? Can I just summon the dragon anywhere? Hold on a second. Oh, you can? Oh, well, that's convenient. Japanese chefs cooking Wagyu beef? I don't think I've seen those. Why? What's cool about them? Oh, we have marks on the map. No, wait a second, though. Is there any order I should be doing these in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only count 7, though. Defeat the Benevodons. Flowerberry Dior. Think back to that. I still want to go back to this island and just take a look at it. Oh, that automatically takes you to the other world, I see. The last one's probably the dark one. He's like some kind of mystery or something. And that's probably why he's on the map. He might be the last one. Bitter baker's chocolate. I would eat it, though. I would eat it. I would try it. It's like drinking coffee. It's just pure bitterness. Now I've learned to enjoy that. Which one should we do first? Maybe the one that's like by the starter areas. Is this... Maybe this one first? If I can go here? It's a little unclear where you can land as the dragon. Merchant Town Visor. Okay. Now how do I, like, find out where to go? Start talking to townspeople? I remember when they changed the look of gravel. That is... I remember that Minecraft quote. Coffee, warm dirt water. It is just pure bitter water, you know? Well, it's not pure. It does have its own, like, kind of subtle flavor. I've grown to like it now. I can even drink it by itself and enjoy it. But it was only a few years ago when I also felt the same way as Skittles. Chocolate oranges. I think I love those. I think I love chocolate oranges. ASMR. Warm bean soup. If you put it that way, it doesn't sound as appealing. But I guess it is. Free choice is overrated. So true. Explode, that sounds a good idea. No matching entry found. Uh-oh. Yep. Asian waste. Caught up with the quotes now. I think, well, I know that I had... Maybe I've never had them. I've had candied oranges. That's probably what I'm thinking of. But chocolate oranges sounds like something I would love. So, I probably do love them. Maybe I've never had them. They're all still giving the same dialogues. People haven't changed their the cat. Is it? I mean, I've had orange-filled chocolates. But you mean like oranges that are covered in chocolate, right? I don't think I have had that. I know I would love that. What am I supposed to be looking for? I guess you're just supposed to go around and find them. Is that it right now? These people all have the same dialogue. So I guess this is not a situation where I can talk to the town for information. I just have to go around and look. Probably, huh? Maybe the dwarves would know something? Golden Road. Oh, these enemies are still weak. Okay. Oh, it's a chocolate flavored orange. Oh, okay. Well, I've definitely had stuff like that. I mean, I've had like orange cream chocolates. Those are delicious. The strut of that villager. Not chocolate flavored with orange. Oh, yeah, you said I read that. The shape of an orange. See, what I want is like an orange that's just covered in chocolate. What about that? Can you get that? That sounds delicious. Yeah, that's my favorite kind of chocolates are ones that are like filled with some sort of fruit flavor. Orange is a really good one, but any kind of fruit flavor is great. Are these guys gonna give the same... Yeah, they're giving the same exact dialogue as from the beginning of the game. Alright, this is probably also not where I go. Where would I be going then right now? I wonder if there's like any place I can go to get clues. Or do I just have to look around? Not a color of something to eat, something gray. There must be some gray stuff that you would want to eat. Stone Split Gap. So is it in the Stone Split Gap then? This is, it kind of shows you what Mole Bear Moor is. Oh, it shows you like what you're over in a way. Or at least the name of it. Mobile Moors. Balsena. A, descend, B, dismount. I can descend here? No. I cannot. So there was just no name of the place under me there. Merchant Town Visor. So, I wonder if that means it's in the Stone Split Gap then. But I couldn't actually go anywhere in there, unless it's in the dwarf. Alright. Let's go. There's the whole dungeon in there, right? Let's go and look in there a little bit more. The Chimera Lab. Looks like Althnaut. The name of a sushi place in Kyoto. We spent, the first time I was in Japan, we spent a few days in Kyoto. It was awesome. I don't remember any of the sushi places that we went to when we were there. We went to a couple. The sushi's good, but like I feel like you can get... Sushi's one of the things that you can get a similar quality to sushi in Japan. Unless, you know... Maybe the really nice sushi places in Japan are different, I'm sure. But you can go to nice sushi places in America, and it's it's fairly equivalent. Like, the couple sushi places we went to weren't, like, really all that different from, like, good sushi places we've been to in America. But the thing that I remember from Kyoto was the dango place. There was, like, this homemade dango place. And that food you can't get in America. Like, you can't, or it's... I mean, well, of that quality, you pretty much can't get it. Pretty much not available anywhere. Maybe there's one or two places where you can get something similar. In certain cities, like maybe in LA. That would be the most likely place, I guess. But that dango place, yeah, it was like this homemade dango. It was like along the street. It was like a street. It's kind of a street vendor, but it was like on the corner, a little shop. And it was I think it was along the street where our hotel was. I mean, our ryokan. Yeah, we actually stayed in like, in Kyoto, we stayed in a ryokan. And that was the only place in our original trip to Japan where we actually stayed in a ryokan. But it was cool. I liked it. And they made us an American breakfast, which consisted of just like an entire loaf of bread. And some fruit or something. These Olympics get canceled and COVID gets relaxed, totally taking a vacation to Japan. What if it does? What if the Olympics don't get canceled? Are you still gonna take it? Yeah, I mean we've talked about like maybe going to Japan. I mean there's been little time windows where suddenly the flights get really cheap, but now I guess the COVID is like starting to like become a big problem there again. So I'm sure we can't go now. But whoa, what's that? Like explosion? What is that? Look at that. I'll try to not land on that, I guess. Probably explosion. It's probably bad. In the UK? The UK. UK is not known for its quality food, generally. American breakfast in Japan? Why not stay home? I don't remember why. I mean, we mostly ate Japanese food in Japan. But, I wanted to see what Japanese McDonald's was like. I wanted to see what some... There were a couple times where I wanted to see what, like, some American chain places were like. Their KFC is quite a bit nicer than our KFC, I think. The McDonald's, though, I thought was, like, very similar, like, almost identical. If you get like, a traditional McDonald's type thing, like a Big Mac. It's just interesting to try that, see what it's like. So, I don't know, we probably, like, got an American breakfast just to see what it would be like, I guess. But I agree, though. I'm more interested in the Japanese food over there, because that's my favorite kind of food. UK's become known for great Indian food. Oh, yeah? I did not know that. Interesting. I hear they actually have some really good Indian food in Japan, too. I don't think we tried any, though. But they've got a lot of really good, different world varieties of food in Japan as well. Of course, we do in America, too. We have a pretty good variety, if you, like, live near a city. And stuff like sushi and ramen is a lot more available now than it used to be. That's like Chinese food in the US. They bring food to you crazy and they act like they enjoy their job. Better service is really weird. What has better service? What? How do Japanese McDonald's differ? Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly it. It's pretty much just the service. Like the food, maybe the food is like slightly better made. I've only tried it a couple times. One time I tried their specialty sandwich, and then the other I wanted to see what like a Big Mac was like. The Big Mac was like exactly the same, from what I could tell. And the specialty sandwich was really good. I liked it better than any of the normal McDonald's sandwiches, like the specialty chicken sandwich. And the service in Japan in general is far, far better than any service you'll... Well, I mean, for the most part, than what you'll get in America. There's some exceptions. If you go to certain places. Probably paid better? No, they're not paid better. Well, I don't know if they're paid better, but it's really not to do anything to do with being paid better. They just have a better work ethic in Japan. Okay, here's where the boss is. And the amazing thing about Japan is there's no tipping. Because, you know, they don't need to be tipped to, like, they don't need that kind of incentive to do a good job, is basically the reason. Yeah, so that's where the boss was, so I guess this is not a place to go. You can't use a rope here? I would think you'd be able to use a rope. With less urine content? Yeah, that's probably it, less urine content. McDonald's in Japan, where you can go to a small family place. Yeah, well, I mean, if you have a choice between those two things, I agree with Ramune. But if you're going to be there for like 2 weeks, which you should be there for like at least 2 weeks, then why not get, you know, just try McDonald's, see what it's like. Like one time. I mean, but yeah, if that's your only two choice, if you can only eat one thing, I'm lucky to have a job mentality. Yeah, that probably goes to work ethic as well. Tipping sucks. Yeah, I love that about Japan. Tipping does suck. I hate our tipping culture in America. I hate it. I hate it. So I love that about Japan. That there's just no tipping. And honestly, like, I wish it would be the same way here. They should just make a law against tipping. You know? Like, the whole, like, the culture of, like, you know, workers being paid less because they're expected to have tips. See, it's messed up, you know? Because, like, the whole culture is, like, you know, basically been warped by the fact that tipping has become expected. And if you just made it illegal, that would all just go away, and they would have to pay them more. Just ban it. Just ban tipping. Tipping sucks. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for the... Oh, now I can use the rope. Oh, I get the irony behind you saying that with the bit, though. I need an incentive to treat Flip like a human being. That's fair. Sometimes I need an incentive to treat myself like a human being. Yeah, these aren't tips. These are little electronic jokes to get my attention. Right. What was over here? Dwarf Tunnel. Maybe this is where I need to go? I don't remember what was over here. I gotta buy more ropes. If I were to be over there for a longer amount of time, like months, I would definitely enjoy going to their supermarkets. Man, they've got so many great restaurants if you're like just there as a tourist. I do give you emote Skittles, and I even let you choose video games for me. That's pretty good. Eating bentos? That'd be great. Bentos are great. Oh, an event must have happened here. Whoops. I guess this is not the way to go either. Thanks, Skittles. Now I know to turn my timer on. You know, like, quite honestly, the #1 reason why I want to go back to Japan is the food. It's always been the food. And I would still like to go to other places. Even though the last 2 places I've been overseas has been Japan, I still want to go back again. I don't care. I mean, obviously, I'm also, like, learning Japanese, so I have a strong incentive to go there, but... If I had more money and if I could travel more, I would... There's other places I would want to go to, but Japan, that's where it's at. They've got the best food. Food is so good. the expectation. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's an expectation and also that it essentially becomes like a hidden part of the bill, it like just complicates things for the customer, and it really doesn't do any favors to the people working there, because then essentially it really doesn't. I mean, I guess there's certain jobs where you can make more money because of tips than you would be able to otherwise. But a lot of jobs, you don't really get extra money from it. Like, you just get paid. You get paid less because people, and then then your salary becomes dependent on whether like the customers feel like tipping you. So it's just overall, it's not really good for anybody. It's generally not good for anybody. So they should just make it illegal. Just ban it. Ban tipping. Although it's not like it's illegal in Japan, it's just against their culture. So I don't know, I guess maybe making a law against it is extreme. But something has gotta be done. Yeah, and you have to like figure out what's the right amount to tip, and it forces you to do math. Especially when you have like a large bill. It's so annoying. Tipping it. It's so nice to like look at a bill, or to just to look at a menu and to see that the price there is what you're gonna actually pay. Like, that's really nice. Although I guess there's still tax, but... Whoa, there's a Grim Reaper on there now. Wow. Grim Reaper traps. So where is the Benevodon here? Like, where is it? No clue. I thought it would be in there somewhere. Is there anybody I can go to talk to, like, for a clue? Called you and asked for a better tip? You gave an extra $5. Tracked you down and gave it back? Yeah. Was that a mistake, or did you just, like, feel like, I'm gonna tip because this waitress was cool and I don't care? Yeah, anything that, I mean, I like math, but you don't want to be forced to have to do math after dinner. Yeah, tipping sucks. When are we gonna do something about it? When are we gonna find a better way? You're better than your colleagues. Everyone in Japan should be working in the same center, so if someone gets tipped, they consider it like an insult to their workplace. Yeah. I think that's a good way to look at it. Yeah. Well, just another reason why Japan is better. Wire to you afterwards. Okay. Maybe I should go talk to the Hero King. I'm not looking for Mana Stones. Dude, they really all have nothing new to say. I bet even this Hero King guy won't have anything new to say. So this one, like, we can't find this one. Why can we not find it? The only good tipping is cow tipping. You sure are right. That's right. Mountain territory. There's a certain order you have to defeat them in? There's history and culture. Yeah. Well, I'm with Ramane on that. Wait, what? Where is this? Where is this? What? I don't think I've been here. What? What is this? This is a new location. How did I get here? Well, maybe this is the right place to be. Oh no, we're Mughals. Don't do that. Don't make me a Mughal. These guys seem pretty strong, which is good. Someone to make more money off of. More experience. Still 12 levels away from being the right level to get tier 3. Seems like it's going to take a while. Japan and Castlevania are your only interested in at the moment? Okay. Those are both things I'm interested in as well. Oh man, he's probably gonna hate them, unfortunately. The N64 Castlevania. If only others could enjoy them the way I do. Well, I mean, well, there's really only, there's 2 of them, but they're basically the same game. So, it's not really plural. But I do need to go back and, like, properly play through Legacy of Darkness on stream. No, they won't be a letdown. They're great. They're great games. They're not even really anything like the other Castlevanias. It's like, I think of them as being the only true 3D Castlevanias. Janky. I don't know. I think they play pretty well. What happens if you get to death? I guess you just die, right? People like Lament. I need to try those PS2 Castlevanias. But they don't seem very Castlevania-ish is the only problem. They just seem more like Devil May Cry. But I do need to try them. Yeah, I heard that Konami shut down game production. I think that's probably a good thing. All Pachinko. Probably. But I think that's probably a good thing. It's probably for the best. Because they haven't really been a game studio in a while. They've been Zombie Konami for a while. So it's for the best that they shut down. Uh-oh, don't do that. I'll go down. I'll go down first. COVID has hurt the pachinko industry. It's not surprising. Is there not a path here? Dracula X, the remakes of Rondo. Those are all good. Except for maybe Dracula X. But Dracula X is not really bad either. It's just an inferior Rondo. Probably would be annoying to play after playing Rondo. But otherwise, I think those are probably all good. I haven't played Legends either, but that's supposed to be the good one. The Rondo remake? Rondo is the original. Dracula X is the Super Nintendo. It's kind of like a... It's a port. It's just like a watered down port on the Super Nintendo. The PSP version is... Yeah, that's right. The 2.5D remake. The others are interesting curiosities. That's right. What's this? Yeah, it does feel like an imperfect port, basically. Yeah, I think that they did a pretty good job, like, bringing the CD soundtrack, like, the Super Nintendo, like, reproducing it. Like, I remember the soundtrack being pretty decent. More powerful than Super Nintendo? No, PC Engine is not more powerful than the Super Nintendo. It's actually an 8-bit... it's technically an 8-bit system, right? It's just that because it has a CD... it's a CD system, so it has better quality music. By virtue of being Red Book audio. But otherwise, it's inferior. Like, technically, it's inferior system. One last hurrah with the classic franchise. It's probably too late to do that now, right? Ow. Castlevania Resurrection. Yeah, I need to play that WiiWare one someday, I guess. Yeah, I could just emulate it. Get him. Yeah. All right. You don't need... Right. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do all, like, ports of all games either. There'd be too many. Safe. Oh yeah, there's a lot of... That's true. A lot of... There's 3 of each. Although I think that they're probably all good. All good games. DS ones are your favorite? I still need to play the DS ones myself. Mapoto oil. Some stairs. Order of Ecclesia does seem really cool. Advent? No, she's not. Oh, silenced. Sucks. Get him. Guess we should go in there. Yeah, Symphony of the 9 is very good. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a shame that the game like doesn't really offer much in the way of challenge, but it kind of makes up for it with just its, you know, excellence, I guess, and like a lot of fun stuff to mess around with. I do wish it was more challenging, though. Oh, I think I've been here before. With minimal stats. That is pretty interesting. I think I've been here before. Didn't I go this way? No, oh, yeah, I kind of remember this. You like the Dark Souls games, too? That's why you like the DS games better. I get it. Okay, so I have been through here before. I see. I like when they, like, burst into, like, stuff like feathers in this game. When enemies burst into feathers when you kill them. That's something that I like. I also like the big damage numbers. When you do big damage, the numbers are bigger. It's good that the numbers are bigger. Bigger's better. Yeah, Secret of Mana did do that as well. Seiken Densetsu 2. It might have been the first game to have something like that with the bouncing numbers. Ow. Maybe you want to go down these stairs? What's this? Seems suspicious. I don't know. Uh-oh. Did we get turned back? No. Oh, I can actually read this paper. There's been a lot of papers on the walls that look like this, but this seems like the first one I could actually read. 2 stones on the wall. Left is light, right is... So there is something you do with these. Light. Dark. Sounds like water is flowing somewhere. Okay, I guess I guessed right. That seems good. We made water flow. Oh, the water level drained, so now we can go probably to places we couldn't go before. That should be good. This might be where I came in from. Yeah, I think this is where I came in from. Let me go back up and then to the right. News just in the town is flooded. We don't know what this madman has done. We know we will hunt him down. I didn't do anything. I'm just trying to explore. Ugh. Turn me into Moogles. Whatever. Don't have time for that. Grew to... Oh, those things grow. They grow into things. So maybe I couldn't go this way before? They were so hard in the Secret Mana 2? Yeah, Secret of Mana. I vaguely remember that. I have enough of that item already. What? Put it in storage. No, I don't. I need more. Shut up, game. Alright, I'll just use one then. I have enough? I can never have enough. You play an NPC and you just have to deal with ship players around, rob you blind. That sounds like a great game. I would love to play that as well. Who wouldn't want to play that? After the loading bar idea? Yeah, the loading bar idea comes first. In case you don't know, the loading bar idea is... That's a game where you play as a loading bar, and as you play through the game, it's a platformer, you're a walking loading bar. As you play through the game, your loading bar gradually fills up. And that would be a great game that we would all enjoy. Of course. Tesla oil. to use in your Tesla car. Do 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 do. I don't think I've been here yet. Huh. Thank you for hanging out, Ramune. Have a good sleep. Maybe I gotta get down there. Run a direct current. I don't know. Yeah, how do I get to there? I went up. I just want to run in the circle. I've already been up there. I must have opened something up somewhere. Maybe I need to go this way, which is back to the beginning, and then go start over. Did I... Wait, maybe you could go to the right from here, or can you? It doesn't seem like you can, though. Did I ever go this way? Maybe I didn't. What? Oh, really? Gee. Yep. I'm playing the very exciting Trials of Mana. I'm undergoing my trial. Intellect. I've become smarter. Smarter I become, the more powerful my magic. It'll teach them to mess with me. Okay, this is the way it didn't go before. You probably couldn't because of the water level, I bet. I just didn't know about this path because we didn't try to go this way before. Right? Left or right? Oh, I picked the right direction. The save. Alright. I hope I'm in the right place. It's a new area, so it seems like it's gotta be a way to go. Oops. Could there be a boss in here? A Benevodon? No. Just Benevodon? Light Gazer, the Benevodon attacks. Oh! New music, too. It's the Light Benevodon. Wow. That wasn't too bad. Do we want to use Darkness on it? Maybe the single target spells would be better. Try Earthquake. Protection, Accelerate, Mental Boost. Let's use Mental Boost on Angela. How much damage did that do? Anything? Did that do nothing? It had to do something. Let me try that again. Maybe because he was off the screen? Great protection. Strengthen. Let's use Strengthen on I and Duran. Yeah, it just didn't do anything because he was off the screen. Let's see. So that did like 250. That's pretty good damage. Let's try the Lunar Beam, though. That heals him. Okay, so don't use that. Don't use the Lunar Beam. Alright. I'll just stick with the Earthquake. That did very good damage. 260. Can't go... I doubt I'm going to get much better. Whoa, I'm doing a lot of damage with all my hits now. Is that just because of the Strengthening spell? Maybe I'll use Mental Boost on everybody. If it increases their magic defense. I wonder how long these work for. Oh, that did work. The Earthquake did work. It just took a while for the number to appear, I think. Accelerate. I wonder what that does. Like, faster attacks, probably. Which would be good. Oh! Uh-oh. That did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. Am I doing good? I think I'm doing pretty good. Can't cast if he's on the screen, I see. You must not be able to hit him if he's on the screen, either. Get him. It would be nice if there was a way to, like, turn on auto spells for her or something, but I guess that would be too much to ask for. Ooh, 300 damage from that. I hope these buffing spells I've been casting like actually last the whole battle. That would be great. I thought I did 250 damage. Shackles. The Zelda boss looks like this? Yeah, I think you're thinking of the one that... Oh, that's not good. That, like, is an eyeball, giant eyeball thing, and he has a bunch of, like, attachments, and you have to, like, knock all the little things off him, and he, like, kind of bounces around the screen or something like that. You hookshot a thing. Yeah, that's one thing that I think you can do. Uh-oh. That didn't hurt so bad. Hi, Skittles. Look, I'm playing Secret of Mana. Part 3. Isn't that awesome? I'm fighting a Benevodon. Doesn't seem so benevolent. She's out of MP. She should have enough for one more spell, though. What does that do? Well, now she's out of MP, I see. Well, we better fix that. Increase dex. Don't think I need that. This battle's taking a while. I guess you can only hit him with melee attacks when his eyes open? Get him! Take that, idiot. My patented catchphrase, magic shield. I don't like that. But I have no way to dispel that, right? I see. So, oh, it still does 280 damage, though. Classic flip. What is that? Uh-oh. Did he heal himself? I don't care for that. Just, okay, just a little bit. Oh, he's healing himself again. This could be a problem. Get him. Oh, he's still healing himself. More earthquakes. Non-stop earthquakes! Does that count? I think it does count. Machines were empty again. Good thing I have a lot of these. I'm trying to teach this eyeball who's boss. He has a lot of health. What? Uh-oh. Oh, you know what happened there? He somehow went into his, I was worried it froze for a second. He went off, he went off the screen to go do his tech. The eyeball was teleporting, so he must have been, like, registered as, like, way off the screen or something. So he took, like, ages to run towards it and attack it. I'm sure that's some kind of little glitch that just happened. As long as the game didn't freeze, it's fine. Yeah, I just have to run a few miles away. Hold on. I'll be right back. Everything just freezes until I get back. Good idea. As long as I keep the damage up with these earthquakes, everything will be fine. Uh oh. Not Moogled. The third one? What, Benevodon? This is the first one I've found to fight. This is the first one. I have no idea which order you're supposed to do them in. I was just trying to find one to fight. And I found one. How's it going, Visions? I wish I was on a third one already. That'd be... But I still got 7 more of these to kill. I feel like I might be a little under-leveled for this guy. Oh, I don't have that spell. Oh, did he die? Good. Okay. That took a while. That guy. He blew up. It's good. Take that, Benevodon. You won. Painting in between doing the Prisma rerun. You're painting? That's cool. I don't know what the Prisma rerun is. But this is good. The longer the Benevodons are left to their own, the more powerful they become. Think hard about where the other 7 are. So I guess what that means probably is the order you do them in determines how strong they are, huh? Well, I have no idea what would be a good order, so we'll just do them randomly. There's no way for me to know. I'm just glad that we killed one. Oh, in Fate Grand Order. Oh, right. That event. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Even though I'm still playing. I don't do the events. I usually skip them unless it seems really good or important or something. The little dot is still on the map, though. This is the one I just beat, right? Right here? I forget what this was. Shimmering Ruins? You must have to find particular... Yeah, this is where I was. Shimmering Ruins. I see. There must be particular places you have to, like, descend to. New dungeons. I guess we should go... Save? Maybe buy things? Mintus. Right, this place. We need to buy more items. Let's restock our items. Probably should get more ropes. So, this medical herb, that could... I wonder if that also cures stuff like Moogle. I probably should have a stack of, like, medical herbs with me. Let me go to my storage. For bosses that do like a lot of status effects. I should also probably be using stuff like this beak scale, but... Well... I guess I don't have to carry magic ropes around either. I don't know. I'll think about that before the next boss. Huh. Nothing dirty about that, Skittles. I don't know why that's even in there. Yeah, no idea. Gnome Day. I wish there was a Gnome Day in real life we could celebrate. Maybe people get their garden gnomes out. That'd be cool. So 1 Benevodon down and 7 left to go? Forest. Yeah, I wonder if there's specific locations you have to land on from the map. Where should we go next? The forest? The... What was this one over here? This doesn't really matter. We try to land around here? Someplace different. Oh, there are more. I must have been here before, right? Oh, there are Moors. Oh, what is this location? Well, I'm not sure I recognize this. Let me take a look around. Yeah, I have been here before. I guess this is not where I want to be. Probably. Hey, Sapphire Drew, how's it going? Where do I go then? I don't want to go to that town. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Mulberry Moors. What? That's weird. This looks like the same area, except with like a different... Oh, it's because it's not night. Ah, that's why. Yeah, I see. This is just the same area. Just trying to figure out where to go in this game. I've got to kill Benevodons. I found one. But not all of them are easy to find. Dude, doesn't seem to just be someplace you can land here to get to this. This keeps taking me here. This... I don't know. This doesn't seem like an area where I'm going to find a Benevodon. I don't remember anything here that you couldn't get to, or... What about this one? Fields. Is there some place I can land here? Maybe I can land in the Labyrinth of Ice? It's hard to tell where you can land. Oh, this is new? Alright. I'm Chiquita. It's meow nature as catfolk to travel and make ends meet peddling wares. Though I heard that Nicolo wanted a different life and set out on his own meowing. Since you're here, you need anything? Maybe. Depends. You got even more weapons? Even more weapons? What? Wow. Staghorn and Balmung. I guess I'll get them. Staghorn, yeah. That. What is with this, like, series of weapons? Where, like, now, like, the last 3 or 4 shops have 2 new weapons but one is slightly less powerful, always slightly less powerful, and always like slightly cheaper. What is with this pattern? Like, why are there these two sets of weapons all the time? Like, why would you ever buy the slightly cheaper one? Doesn't make any sense. Unless there's some kind of hidden characteristic they have. Man, I don't get it. Varar sword. Alright, I'll get it. That's all I can afford. Druid staff. Ben Evidons. He is my 4th grade English teacher. And he gave me a bad grade once. Maybe different charge attacks? No, the charge attacks are based on your class. Standard game design? I don't think that's standard game design, though. I can't think of another game that does that specific pattern. I mean, not offhand. Does this guy have armor as well? Josephine. They were together. Always wanted to join the Noble Thieves. You probably have armor. Which we can't afford now. Oh, yep. Gjallarhorn. Wow. I'll have to buy this stuff later, maybe. Maybe if I sell my old ones, I'll be able to afford some of that. Yeah, but like they're only slightly cheaper. It's just weird how close they are in power, though, because it's like they're always like two stat points in attack. It's like 194, 196, and one is like a little tiny bit cheaper. Like, what's the point? But that's like been a consistent pattern, like always 2 weapons, like the last 3 or 4 shops. It's pretty weird. Like, it makes me wonder if there's some sort of special effect of the cheaper gear. Like, maybe the cheaper stuff has like a better hit rate, you know? Although there's nothing in the game that like can show that. Staghorn. Staghorn Leghorn. Varar sword. Got a couple things to sell now. Final Fantasy Legend 1 through 3 did something similar, commonly, unless you just didn't pay attention to some additional traits. Here's those. Might have been you come in and get a weapon, then get one midway through the area. Yeah, but usually when they do that, there'll be a significant difference in cost and power. Like, if they're like really close together, it doesn't make any sense, you know? I'll also buy Angela's new magic wand. I'm not sure if those magic wands affect her spell damage. They might, though, so I better not neglect her weapon for too long. Just in case. Mimrod. See, look what I mean. Like, this one's 116, and this one's 118. And it's like the same pattern, always like a difference of like 2 attack points. And like, just... And very little difference in cost. Like, they almost cost practically the same thing. So if they're like practically the same, why would you ever get the one that's like a couple stat points less? It really doesn't make sense. Unless there has to be some like slight difference with the weapons other than attack. Like these weaker ones must have some kind of additional effect. Like higher hit rate. Like, it's Gadu. It's Gadu, or it just doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, one of them comes with a free Frogurt? That's probably it, Skittles, a free Frogurt. But it contains potassium benzoate. But in the world of Trials of Mana, potassium benzoate actually heals you of Moogle status. So it's good. You can always research it. No, I don't know if you should research it, though, because, like, I'm supposed to be playing this game blind, so maybe after the game is over, you could research it if you want. And I would love to know then. Alright, that guy's selling better armor. I'll remember that for later if I can ever afford it. Could I have gotten here on foot? Oh, wait, so that... I think that's just the cave where the crystal was, wasn't it? I think it was. And there's a save spot here. You remember this. So, there's probably nothing in there. I mean, maybe Benevodon's in there now. I hope. Don't you hate that when you kill a good lady? You should only kill bad ladies. In the 3D one? Yeah, I mean, according to what people have said, there are some differences. They've, like, changed some class stuff, and... I know that they added some stuff. They added, a new 4th tier of jobs. So, there's probably some significant changes. This is new. Wait a second. This is, Okay, you know what? This cave wasn't there before. I see. That was not there before. So this is the right way. Froth foam. Fire's gotta be good here, right? About explosion. Oh, there's 3 of them? I'll just use fire then. Online co-op? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe? That would be cool, I guess. It did. I mean, maybe it could be part of this menu. Game guide on. Game guide? What is that? Oh, I can turn those buttons off. Oh, that's good. That's all that does. Select game version. What does that mean? Oh, for the language, okay. It probably would depend on, like, what the general multiplayer features of the Switch are. Is there a way to just, like, play Switch games with other people? I'm not sure if there's a way, like, built into the game to do any kind of co-op. Well, I'm sure there must, maybe... if you plug another controller in, I'm sure you could probably do local co-op at least. Which is the most important thing to me. Yeah, the online co-op can be nice once in a while. But generally not a big fan of that kind of thing. The exit appeared. Wake up, Angela. I guess it would be pretty fun to play through this with 2 players, or even 3 players. That might be pretty fun. I could triple my income in only a few hours a day working from home. I'd say, sign me up. I completely trust that kind of deal. I have nothing but trust and faith in that deal. And I believe in that deal. Calling cards. Whoa, you just blew my mind. Calling cards. Of course, it's so simple, yet so obvious. Why didn't I think of it? Calling cards. That's what I should be doing with my life. Calling cards. That makes total sense. Calling cards. That's it. As soon as I'm done with this game, no more video games. I'm going to devote my life to calling cards. That's what I've decided. Oh, I'm a snowman. No! The snowman. A triangle, of course. It's a natural shape for deals that are fair and equitable for all parties. Of course, yes, that makes a lot of sense, Skittles. Where do I sign up? I'd like to join your scheme, completely above board project today. You offer big follows? How'd you know that was the other thing I needed? Big follows. I'm so tired of small follows. You know, follows that are small. I want to get... So what I want to get, Skittles, is I want to get the same amount of follows that I always get. I just want those follows to be bigger. Can you make the people who follow me bigger? Like, can you make the people actually doing it bigger? That's what that means, right? Big follows means that people who follow you are just bigger people. Right? That's what that means? Mystery seed. I'm trapped. For every one skill follow, you tend to get about 15 to 20 additional follows. Wow. That sounds like big follows right there. Yeah, can I get just one single gigantic follower? I think I would be the best on Twitch if I had that. What is... Oh my goodness. How much damage did that just do? What? What the... How much damage did that just do? Are you serious? Dude, that guy is strong. What the heck? How did that do so much damage? Colossal Titan follower. That sounds good. Is anybody watching the last season of Attack on Titan? Because I'm not, but I should. I should watch it. I need to watch it. I did see the first new episode of Dr. Stone, though, finally. So I got that going for me, which is nice. Yeah, Dr. Stone. That's my favorite for an anime. A lot of enemies in here. Couple days? Yeah. That'll be good. Oh, okay. What? Hey! Stop attacking that guy. Alright, fine, I guess we'll attack him. Ah, good. Alright. Almost to level 30. Good. Can't get over here this way. Season of Quintessential Quintuplets? Is that an anime? Oh, Promise Neverland Season 2. That's out now. That's the other thing I need to watch, or at least I think the first episode is. I think that's out. I need to watch that too. I don't know what quintessential quintuplets is. I feel like I probably have to go up to the right here. This is definitely a maze, but it seems like we're making progress. Not normal, it's Brian. Now I'm up here. Let's see. The guys are stuck. Oh, it's okay. I've got to be on the right track. Okay, save. That's good. I needed that. So hopefully, on our way to kill the second, or about to reach the second Benevodon. Of course, we need to do at least 2 tonight. But it would be good if we can get some more progress. Maybe we could do 4. Looks like the structure of the game is we're gonna... First we gather 8 elementals, then we kill 8 Benevodons, and then we probably go to the final dungeon after that. So we probably passed the halfway point now. Yeah, if it were normal Brian, I would probably be working at Burger King. And on my spare time, I'd probably be fixing up cars. I might live in a junkyard. I think I've got a strong feeling. Rom-com? Oh, so it's not an anime? He's a complete dipshit? Yeah, exactly. And if I were named Brian spelled with an A, I'd probably be even worse than he is. I'd probably be even more of a dipshit. So it's a good thing I'm not. Right? That was a close call. There's multiple enemies? Beegman? Oh, there's just... Oh, I guess there's not. Yeah, he would be cool if he was wearing Vanilla. It's a shame he's not. It's a shame. Because it was such a missed opportunity to have a cool... I think Exploder would be good. Let's do the mental thing on Angela then. Mental boost. Angela. If I cast the Accelerate, would that make her spells cast faster? How much damage should that do? Beegman, huh? $68? That doesn't seem good. What about the regular fire spell? 58. You'd think that he would be fire, because he must be the Ice Benevodon. Fire spell, dude. That says 300. Okay, so Explode must not count as fire then. I assumed that it would. But you know what happens when you assume? Sometimes you're right. I'll keep casting fire then. Protection. Yeah, let's do protection. This guy's not doing very much so far. But I'm doing a lot of damage to him, so that's good. He's just kind of sitting there and let me whack him right now. I like that. Cold Blaze. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Cold Blaze. Oh, it is very much an anime? Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. I haven't heard of that one. Oh, it turned Duran into a snowman. I see. I see. I guess... Does that work? Let me try this. That seems to work. You're just sitting here, let me whack him right now. I like it. That's a good quote. Good quote. He's not doing anything. He's just like, he's just hopping around and doing nothing. Barely doing anything. Surprising. But now what's he gonna do? Okay, what is this? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's in the back of the thing? What does this mean? Well, we don't seem to be able to hit him now. What does it mean? I can still fire him. Uh-oh, icicle. Is that gonna hurt? Didn't hurt too much. Wasn't too bad. Triple rainbow. Can I hit him through the crack? Spike freeze. Frosty. These guys seem surprisingly weak. The spells are not really doing that much damage. Is he gonna finally come back to the top so we can hit him with melee attacks? But that's it? He's so easy? I guess if you only have melee fighters, he'd be pretty annoying to fight since you can't hit him half the time. But with the spellcaster, I guess, is pretty easy. Only 6 left. Let's hurry. Good. Alright. Well, did we get more money? Maybe we can buy that armor now. That's good progress. Druid Guard. Should probably get that. Horned Crest. Yellowhorn. buy some better armor for this dude. Leonis armor. Hand off. Buy better armor for Angela. Manand shift. Alright, then the helmet. And that's all we can buy. Well, maybe I could sell some things. Manan shift. Druid guard. Horned crest. Yellowhorn. That was one of the ultimate weapons for the bard in Final Fantasy XI. The Yellowhorn. Very expensive. Feels like I just bought this stuff and now I'm selling it. That's okay. That king was too rigid for me. That robe was too comfortable. Sell it. Okay. Well, now we can buy a few more things. Silver circlet. Snow crystal. And then the last thing I need is this night crest. And that's it. Alright, we got all the armor. We're fully upgraded. All right. So that's 2 Benevodons down, 6 to go. I guess I could put the flute in storage now. I don't need to carry the flute around anymore, do I? Yeah, I could put that in storage, I guess. Woods of Wandara. Somewhere around here? Oh, this is a new area. Man. This graphics so nice looking. I hope they sell the same stuff. They better not sell, like, even more upgraded armor. Okay, it's the same stuff. Good. Alright. Whoa, look at these crazy mushrooms. So the monsters keep going up in level. The areas must scale based on, like, which area you go to. Because at first it was, like, level 28, then 30, then 32. I wonder if they expect me to be 32 here. I might be under-leveled a little bit. Could be. Any more snow?
A little bit. You still streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. How much longer are
I mean, I don't know. For a while, I guess. Why?
You want to stop at 11?
Sure. These guys are so crazy. Chill. Look at these backgrounds. Very nice backgrounds. Still have yet to see one of these like new traps, the explosion and the Grim Reaper. Try to keep it that way. We should try to see what they look like at some point. More level ups is good. Oh, a save. That's a good sign. I feel like we should all be at least level 30 at this point, but probably a bit under-leveled. But that's alright. Let's keep going forward. Let's beat another boss. Real fast. Now we're getting the level ups. It's good. Ugh. Hey, we found another boss. Mistbalm the Benevolon. It's a pumpkin. Burn him? It's a pumpkin! Pumpkin, as Mint would say. Pumpkin? Pumpkin! Pumpkins are not cool. I guess fire's no good. Maybe lunar? Do we even attack this thing? That seems pretty good to loose the lunar, I guess. Oh no, though. try Earthquake. Earthquake does nothing. Thunderstorm? That didn't add no damage to him. Spike freeze? I guess, what was the one that... Lunar Beam? What was it? No, Earthquake? What was the one that did damage? Oh, no, Earthquake did nothing. It was Lunar Beam, I think. Like 200? I guess we'll just go with that. That's good enough. Pretty funky music, but I like it. Pretty funky boss music. Get those big numbers. This guy also seems very easy. Like, the eyeball was the hardest one so far. Surprisingly. Well, if I'd known these guys were going to be so easy, maybe I should have saved them for, like, the later guys. But I didn't know. There was no way I could have known.
Good damage. Got his form. Because easy, but you like him. I like him too. He's funny looking. What's that? Uh-oh. I did some damage, but still not a big deal. What if the data's all around us like the force? The data force. Those are good questions. And I hope someday somebody answers them. Pumpkin! Wake up! I'm gonna use one of these. Oh, that also increases, like, dexterity. I wonder if that stacks with the spell I gave him. I see. Whoa, what's going on? Whoa! That hurt a little bit.
Lots of health. Yeah, just like the other bosses so far. They all have lots of health. Well, I'm sure he's got to die soon. Maybe I'm not using, like, the optimal spell against him. You know, maybe there's a better spell I could use. Let's try physical attacks for a little bit. Maybe it's faster. That does some damage. That attack looks cool. Yeah, just it'd be good if he would die. It's probably because I'm like underleveled and I'm not doing as much damage as I could be doing. I don't know if recasting these has any benefit, but like I don't know if these wear off or not. Let's
try them. Great pumpkin. This pumpkin's pretty great. That did seem to have benefits, so I guess it does. It must wear off. I just was lucky that it never showed up. Oh, we finally got him. There you go. This took a little while. Yay. Only 5 left. Don't stop now. Well, sorry. I am gonna stop now. We gotta stop now. Gotta go save my game and then stop. Let's see. Go save the game. Wait, this is not where the save is. Oh. Not where I meant to go. Thought I would land where the save was. Find a town. This looks good. Alright, well, we're gonna have to stop for tonight. Thanks for watching. So, 5 Benevodons left. Yeah, that seems like pretty good progress. Maybe next time we can get to the final dungeon. Who knows? Seems like we're well over the halfway point now. We still have to get classes to tier 3 though. Alright. Good quote to end on. My brain was touched by the wisdom and knowledge of Mr. Leo. Good quote. Alright. Let's see. Who should we raid? Who should we raid? I guess we gotta go to Macaronice. Let's go to Macaronice. He's doing ActRaiser Pro. That sounds pretty good. Thanks for watching. I'll probably... Well, I might be back tomorrow. We'll see. If not, then Thursday. You guys have a good night.